What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me here at Lighthouse Effect. Welcome or welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. My name is Levante, and I am community virtual tarot and oracle card reader, full spectrum doula. I've written some things, I've co-authored a few things, and so I'll put an infographic here just so you can see some stuff that I've done and where to pick that up at. We are going to be divining through some tarot and oracle cards, some tea leaves for the month of May 24th through May 30th. So this is going to be that last week of May reading. I have the Tarot of Oneness here, as well as the Oracle of Oneness, and then some tea leaves. So without further ado, let's just hop right on in, okay? So we have the message of reconnect to childlike wonder and joy. I know I'm sick of adulting. This card just screams play. Okay, so maybe there's someone out there in the collective who needs to hear this gentle reminder of take your ass outside, okay, and play. Go outside and get some grounding going, okay? Have some fun, right? Like, where's your spark? Laugh, right? Y'all, some people are a little bit mean. Laugh sometimes, like, why so serious? Okay, so reconnect to childlike wonder and joy. Reconnect to childlike wonder and joy. That is card number 17. So be on the lookout for any synchronicities or signs dealing with the number 1, 7, or 17, 71. We have the Magician here for focus. Okay, that's your focus card. And there's magic here. Doesn't this card look magical? Okay, so I definitely, both cards scream magic. Let me just pause real quick and show you guys this. Both of these cards scream magic, right? So maybe someone out there is missing a little magic in their lives, right? All right. So we have the very first card. Focus is the Magician. What is the challenge for the collective? Okay, we have the embodiment of wands here, which is equivalent to the King of Wands. Okay, so knowing from whence your powers come from, right? And it's also this magic. Does this wand not say magical energy? Does this not say majesty? All right. So this definitely feels like some magic needs to come back into some of our lives, okay? What is the advice, Spirit? What advice do you have for us? Oh my gosh, we have the Spirit of Cups, which would be the equivalent to the Queen of Cups. And we also have for outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is a very promising reading here. Let's see what the bottom of the deck has for us. We have the 7 of Cups here for the bottom of the deck, all right? 7 of Cups, okay. Not everything that glitters is gold, so be careful with that. I know there's this big emphasis on magic here, power, understanding your worth, knowing that you hold the power and the you hold everything that it takes in you to have the life that you want, right? And if we zoom in a little bit more, you just need a little fun. There's some fun that I feel like is missing. And before I deep dive into this reading really quick, get outside, get to the water, get to the ocean. That's for someone out there. Getting to the water, get to the ocean. There's magic in that. For some of you out there, well, me included, I'm a water baby. I'm a Pisces, so I love the water. My big 3 are all water signs. I am Pisces rising, Pisces sun, and Cancer moon. Okay, so I'm nothing but water, but water can also do wonders and bring magic and life back into someone out there. All right, so get to the water. But for focus, we have this magician. And with the magician, it's not just about magic, but it's also about understanding that you don't need anything more than what you are born with, right? We already possess everything that we need in order to have the life that we want to live here on this planet. Okay, you already have everything. You've already been anointed with all that you need. You already have everything inside of you. Okay, so what's keeping you from connecting to that magic? There's something that you need to reconnect with in order for you to tap back into your powers. For challenge, okay, and this could also be, also being a little tricky and being clever and strategic in a way about how we manifest. Okay, sometimes you have to find a loophole in things. Okay, sometimes you just gotta think a little outside of the box, but it's not to say that you cannot do it. All right, you just have to be tricky. So whether this is finding a love or a job or starting that business or whatever it is, you absolutely can do this. This is like easy peasy once you reconnect. Right? As a kid, you know and believe and you trust that you can do anything. You can fly if you want to fly. There's the honk of confirmation. You're always going to get a honk. Yeah, see, you can do this. You can do it. Okay? Now, for challenge, we have embodiment of wands. This is the king of wands. So you're having probably a hard time connecting to your confidence, to that business, like that savvy, bold personality, okay? But it is there. You just have to find it and you have to reconnect to it, realign with it. But it is there. And so maybe you're a little timid, maybe you're a little coy, maybe a little shy. But that's okay. That is okay. You can do this. How do we do this? Perhaps maybe getting back to the water for some of us, okay? Getting outside, playing, grounding, okay? Getting back to our roots, starting from scratch, getting to the foundation of things, but tapping into our intuition as well and tapping into our natural abilities. The Queen of Cups is all about this. It's love. She's love. She is caring. She's kindness, but she's also highly intuitive, highly sensitive, and an empath. She's in control of her emotions as well. Okay, so it's probably best to put our emotions aside when dealing with this and getting into, I would like to say, the earthy side of things, right? So grounding ourselves, rooting ourselves into our foundation, maybe tapping more into the present, tapping into our magic, being a little bit more practical, okay? And then we also have here the 10 of fortune. I mean, the 10 of fortune, y'all, I'm bugging. The wheel of fortune, okay? So we have card number 10, the wheel of fortune, okay? And this is the outcome. So your time, your moment is coming. It's just maybe at this moment in your life, it's not the best, right? Maybe it's not something to necessarily brag about. However, your time is coming, okay? So give it a chance. Know that, and I don't know if you guys see this, but the tree of life is back here, okay? And so that is also telling me that spirit is wanting you guys to root yourself. This is that grounded energy. This is that foundational energy, knowing where you come from to know where you're going also, okay? Getting to your roots, getting to your foundation, getting back to the basics is what I'm trying to say. That's where your magic lies, okay? and just understanding that every dog has its day. Every dog has its day. It's life is all about cycles, but the Wheel of Fortune is a really, really good card. So it's very promising the week of the 17th through the 30th. No, that's way too much. It's very promising for you. You may hit some walls, but it's okay. You're going to find your way, is basically what I'm saying here. You're going to find your way, and it looks really, really bright for you, okay? So tap back into your power. Remember where you came from. Remind yourself of who you are, where you come from, because your mama didn't raise no B, okay? All right, just remember that. Okay, so I'm going to pull a few tea leaves just to round out the reading. Let's see what message, oh my gosh, Spirit has here. Okay, we have chair empty. Someone is leaving your life, whether this is for the good or for the not so good. Whether this is for the better or not, someone may be leaving your life. This does not necessarily mean in death. This could mean maybe someone is moving, right? Maybe someone is going to quit their job, where you guys work at, okay? But someone is leaving your life. So I don't know if this is something you have been manifesting, you have been praying for, but someone is going to leave your life. We also have pale, time to get out of a situation here, okay? Time to get out of a situation here. And lastly, we have teardrops, great personal sorrow. Okay. And we also had this in the previous week's reading. So maybe this could be a continuation from the prior week. Okay. That is kind of spilling over into this week. But thank you guys for joining me for this reading of fun, childlike wonder, reminding yourself of who you are, getting back to the magic. This was such a beautiful reading. I love this. This is very promising. It's a bright reading as well. So thank you guys so much for joining me for your reading. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay. It may not be for everybody. So let's simmer down. Okay. Like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the YouTube stuff. It does help the channel. And yeah, be kind to one another, but most importantly, be kind to yourselves. Peace.